In this exercise, to create this model, I'll look at the model from the front view and create this sketch on the front plane. I'll place the origin here so that the shape remains symmetrical. I enter the part module. Select the front plane and start a sketch. I begin by drawing a center line to maintain symmetry. I draw a circle with a radius of 10 millimeters, which means a diameter of 20 millimeters. Now, I'll continue drawing the rest of the sketch from this point, following this profile. I also draw a center line here, so we can trim the top portion of the circle. The dimensions are 40 millimeters on this side, 40 millimeters here, a 45-degree angle, and a length of 10 millimeters. 40 millimeters, 40 millimeters. A 45-degree angle, and a length of 10 millimeters. This value here is 20 millimeters. Using the mirror command, I select these entities and mirror them relative to this axis line. Before going to the Features tab, to extrude 30 millimeters, I'll also create the second sketch profile here. I draw a circle with a 40 millimeter diameter. And then trim the upper portion. The sketch becomes over-defined here. One of these redundant dimensions must be deleted. I remove this dimension. So, in this single sketch, I've created both the upper profile and the bottom profile. Now, without exiting the sketch, I go to the Features tab and select the Extruded Boss command. This time, the SolidWorks cannot automatically detect which closed region to extrude. As a result, the Selected Contours section appears in the Extruded Boss command, allowing us to select the specific contour we want to extrude. I select this specific contour and extrude it by 30 millimeters. So, a depth of 30 millimeters, and select this profile as the contour. I select OK to complete the feature. To create the next feature, I go to the Feature Manager design tree, locate the feature I just created, and select its sketch. I go back into the Extruded Boss command to reuse this same sketch and create another volume. This time, in the Selected Contours box, I select the other contour and extrude it by 40 millimeters. As you can see, we successfully created the entire part by creating only one sketch and using two Extruded Boss commands. Now, let's look back at the very first exercise we designed together. Could we also have used the Selected Contours method by drawing all the sketches on the top plane? Yes, we certainly could have. However, it is generally recommended to build the part using the first method we practiced. Because as I mentioned, if you need to edit the part later, for example, to reduce the depth of a hole to 10 millimeters, it becomes much more difficult to manage that edit if everything was built using multiple contours from a single sketch. Therefore, I recommend designing using the first method for most of your exercises, unless you determine that the Selected Contours method is more appropriate for your specific design intent.